So I was at the screening of Planes in Los Angeles last night, and a foreign journalist asked me, Priyanka Chopra, is she a big star? I said she's the biggest and she's the best. And now, what we've known, the rest of the world is discovering. Priyanka Chopra, thank you so much for being with Filmy Cafe.
Oh, thank you.
So, Planes, how did this entire thing take off for you?
Actually, it's really strange. Planes came to me about 3 years ago, and it was just really random. I was shooting, I think, Satgun Maaf, I think, and they came to me with this, Disney movie, and it's like, and I love cars. So the explanation was the plane version of Cars, and which was like, oh, of course, it's so cute. And then I read the script, and it was adorable, and Ishani was just so cute, and there was no question of me doing it. It just happened.
I was talking to Clay earlier, and he said that working with you was a revelation to him.
Why?
Oh my
God.
I guess you should have
pressure.
Yeah.
Why?
So what? I guess you have that conversation with him and figure it out.
Definitely.
What was the revelation to you in this entire process?
I don't know what the revelation to him was, but for me, I think the coolest part about doing an animation film was, that you get it. We are used to dubbing our movies in India, right? So we do a lot of our films, we have to go and dub. So I'm used to being behind the booth and saying dialogues and knowing my character. But here I had no reference, because there we would shoot a scene and then come back and dub it. So here it was creating Ishani in a booth and saying, if she would walk, this is what she would say. Like, there's a shot where Dusty bumps into her, and I wanted her to have like a Hindi, like how would we say it in India? So I said like, Arey, and Clay was like, oh, that's so cute, please keep it. So it was really organic to sort of bring her in. And then she turns around and walks away, and Dusty goes, wow, look at her propeller. I love that. It was really cute.
How did you find Ishani's voice? How did you define that this is how she's going to sound?
Ishani is me. Come on, man. It's this tough chick who's in the boys' world and says, why should boys have all the fun? I can do it too. And, and she's confident and she's sexy and she's a nice girl, and so I didn't have to really look for her voice. I just, I kept it really my own.
What did you think when you first saw her? Like, this is me animated.
I thought it was really adorable, because we went back and forth on the design of Ishani, and I wanted her to have like big cold eyes, because we always do that, and I always do that. So we had like big kajal on her eyes, and she's colorful, and I really loved that. It went back and forth a couple of times. By the end of it, she was really pretty.
Priyanka Chopra animated is Ishani. What was the coolest part of being animated?
That, every time I did expressions, I could see it on her face. And that for me was really cool, because this is the way I speak. My eyes become big when I talk, and they become small. And I think maybe they were filming me when I was dubbing it. So I think that's where they got it from. So it's like I see my expressions on a plane, and that was really cute.
You were also in LA to do the Millions of Milkshake thing. How did the milkshake turn out, and what's in it?
Oh my God, please, so much pressure. I can't cook to save my life, okay? And I didn't have time to experiment and make the shake before I went in there. So I was like, God, meri izzat bacha lena, please. I was really stressed about that. But, it tasted good. What I wanted to make was badam milk, okay? You know badam milk?
Of course.
Almond milk, right? Yeah. So, but I wanted to make it a little bit more interesting. So we put bananas and caramel in it. And basically it was vanilla ice cream, badam milk.
Yeah.
And it ended up tasting all right. It was not bad.
When do we get a taste, Priyanka? Where's our badam milk?
One, just go to Millions of Milkshake and ask for the exotic shake. It's badam milk with ice cream.
No, exotic, Planes. You're sort of introducing or reintroducing yourself to a part of the world, like I said in the interview, that may or may not know you. This process, how has it been? It's the start of it. How has it been?
Well, for me, it was just an expansion of myself, really. I never thought about it this way, that, I'm a creative person, and eventually you want to grow in life, you want to do new things, and I want to do things that challenge me. I want to do things that are different. I want to change the world, I feel like that. I don't want to go down a path which people have walked on. I want to make my own, So the music was a completely new idea. Then even doing Planes, an animation film, and even with all the movies that I do, I always try and pick parts which sort of push me a little bit. So I guess in the process of all of that, coming towards this side of the world has happened, and let's see where life goes.
So you're talking about movies. So your fans would want to know, all the PC maniacs would want to know, is your foot okay? Because you tweeted about spraining it, and then when you were leaving from Bombay, you had some kind of plaster on your hand. So we're all very concerned. Are you okay?
I think I need somebody to take out my nazar or like break some jinx. But I sprained my thumb. Actually, I tore a little bit of a tendon while I was shooting for Marycom, so I had to hit a hook to somebody on their body, and I hit it on the bone instead. So it was really swollen, my thumb. Now it's better, but I have to wear the brace as much as I can. And my foot, I slipped on really high heels because there was some pani on the floor, so it's like swollen like a football right now. So it's not a good time to be Priyanka.
So you're talking about a left hook. I've heard that you've got a left hook that's like out of this world.
It's a mean left hook.
Give us a preview.
Oh no, you don't want it.
Don't hit me, but
you don't want it.
Swing at me. No, I'm just joking. But how is Marycom that film that challenges you as an actor to push your envelope? Because you said you want to do one film a year, at least that challenges you like that. How has Marycom been that for you?
It's the hardest film I've done so far, I think, especially physically. I'm not sporty. I'm a girly girl, but I had to learn an entirely new sport, and in like a month and a half. And that was really tough on me, and the physical aspect of it as well, to be able to look like a boxer and understand boxer speak and play her. I mean, she's a national icon, and what I want to do with this movie is get people to get to know her personality. So I'm trying to bring a lot of her personality into the character, and I hope that I can do it as close as I can.
Yeah. I'm going back to Planes, switching back to Planes. There's the teaser of your character that's out where she has this interaction with the press. She says, "Any more questions?" Have you ever felt like doing that, Priyanka?
I wish I could just break into a Bollywood song and do like a, fly high Bollywood number, then go and say, "Any more questions?" But no, I have not had that chance at a press conference. Someday though, I will just suddenly in the middle of a press conference break into a Bollywood song and then say, "Any more questions?" It's my dream. My fantasy has come true.
Singing for Ishani, it's your first playback, right?
Yeah. First playback.
So
technically.
Yeah. So how's that process? First voicing her as a character, then giving her a voice as a singer. How was that?
Well, I couldn't have somebody else sing for me, considering I sing now. So, but it was a last-minute idea. Clay just came up with this idea and said, I wanted to break into this big Bollywood song, and I thought it was so cute. So I was like, yeah, let's do it. Let's make a song. So we made the song, and it turned out really cute. It's like this tough power chick sort of song. And I came into Disney Studios one day when I was in LA, and came in, recorded it, and it just sounded really cute, and that's how it came about.
You're taking over the world bit by bit. Congratulations on Planes and Exotic, and thank you so much for talking to us again.
Thank you very much. Always a pleasure.